let us make a suggestive figure performing some action, something like this, using very simple geometric shape like boxes. Okay, we will construct this particular figure using some boxes, and I will explain the process through it. Hi friends, I am Vanidas and welcome to my new watercolor tutorial. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and press the bell notification. So let us start the tutorial. So here we are using a watercolor paper 300 GSM cold pressed, and it doesn't really matter of whether this is a cold press or hot press, because we are not using extensively the watercolors. I mean, we are just using watercolor as a medium, but now much of wet on wet behavior etc. are being used. Here the idea is how to make a figure performing some action using some simple shapes. So I am using a box, and each box represents one body part. Okay, see, the box at the top represents the upper body from the shoulder to the abdomen area, maybe around the belly button, and the lower box is the hip area, okay, the pelvis area. So here you can see that the upper body is tilted towards the left, so that relative angle change that represents some action. Okay, so body is in some movement, and you can see that the shoulder and the upper body and the face, the small rectangle at the top is the face, and they have some relative angles, and those angles represent that, okay, there are different body parts are in different angle and they are performing some actions. So in which way these body shapes will change for a specific action, that we have to learn by observing. So you can start observing the people around you when they perform different actions, or you can take some snapshot of the video, or you can take photograph reference, you can refer some sports magazine or whatever, and you can observe how various body parts move in relation to one another and perform the task. Okay, so that you have to observe and understand. Okay, so here what we have done, the upper body is a box, the hip is a box, upper arm is a box, and the lower arm is a box. I know that it is not perfectly rectangle, but it can be roughly treated as a box. Okay, all these body parts in reality are not boxes. Okay, so but we are simplifying it, we are trying to deconstruct the overall human body so that we can handle it, we can manage it. Okay, and the upper leg or the thigh is a box, the lower leg is another box, and in this case the lower leg is not fully seen, so the box is very small, and you can see the thigh is seen clearly, but the lower leg is not it is seen only to very limited visibility. There's a very limited part is seen because the lower leg is going backward and the feet is seen, so that represents the body is moving, kind of walking. Okay, while walking you know that both the legs have different positions. Okay, so if you are finding this video informative, please subscribe to my channel, and I will be coming out with more of this kind of tutorial videos. And if you have any questions, please do let me know in the comment box below. If you want me to cover some specific kind of action as a part of my tutorial, please let me know, please suggest them in the comment box below. Okay, now that we have the boxes and it is reasonably convincing, you can see the overall picture. If it is convincing, you can correct the boxes. If it is not convincing, you can reposition the boxes, you can change the angles of the boxes, and now the rest of the thing is really very easy. We are just filling the colors. Okay, and while doing this, little bit of contour corrections we can do, because some of the sharp edges of the boxes we may not need. The boxes are used to kind of simplify the overall drawing process, but we are trying to keep the outlines of the box as much as possible, and we are trying to color it. Okay, now usually the pants are little darker in color, so that is how we are painting it. We have a purple kind of a color for the shirt and a darker color for the pants. I'm slightly changing the color. See, this leg, the upper leg or this thigh is slightly coming forward. That is the suggestion that we have made. So we are making that as slightly dark, lighter, and this leg, his right leg is slightly backward, so we are making it slightly darker. So his left leg is coming forward and his right leg is backward. The lower leg is bent backward and the feet is seen more clearly. His right foot is more seen clearly. It is a little bit of vertical. The angle of the foot is also important. Right, now we are getting good suggestivity of the leg. I am actually making this slightly lighter so that there is some suggestion of light hitting the left thigh. Okay, right. And yeah, some kind of if you look at the edges, you will see that some kind of a wrinkle sort of thing is seen there because of the uneven outline of the shape. So that is deliberate because it represents some maybe jeans or some pants or something which will have some wrinkles. Okay, some that is the thing. Now the top of the head is black in color. I'm just suggesting a generic figure. And if you show more of the top of the head, it shows that the head is coming a little forward. That means the head is slightly tilted forward and the chin is going down. So that means he is not looking straight. His head is slightly positioned to down, and that could be because of the weight and other, the body movement. Okay, so now to justify this kind of a tilt on the upper body, I am adding some weight here. Okay, he is carrying a heavy bag probably, and that the weight of the bag on his left is making him to tilt towards the right. Okay, so that is the way we balance our body weight. The distribution of body weight needs to be balanced around the line of gravity. Okay, right. And I'm slightly this color is bleeding down, so I'm just lifting out those bleeding colors using a tissue paper. And yeah, I think we can now add suggest the face, the exposed body part. I used to suggest using orange color. Okay, I'm using some red orange kind of a color there. And yeah, actually that part shows the face as well as some visible portion of the neck. Okay, through the opening of his shirt collar, we are seeing little bit of his neck and the lower arms and hand. Okay, so I think this much is done, and it is very easy with the help of the boxes. Okay, so I am planning to create some more examples of creating figure painting, suggestive figure painting, and we will be using some more different moments, and we will be drawing boxes, and I am planning to create more videos. If you confirm that this is helpful to you, so please let me know in the comment box if you want more videos of this kind, different example with the different boxes. And if you wish, we can also consider representing the figure using cylinders. Okay, so these are all some useful tools to understand the figure movement. If you think this is useful, please let me know in the comment box below. If I get a good amount of people wanting to have those kind of tutorials, if I think that it suits a good amount of people, I will surely consider and spend more time and create more and more examples. Okay, so I think with the shadow I just suggested the shadow. I didn't make any boxes for the shadow because I'm assuming the light coming from the top left side. Okay, and the shadow is just for the kind of interest. The shadow can be a little bit off, we don't worry too much. And you can see a gap between the shadow and his right leg. That is because his right leg is little lifted. So the gap also emphasize that the right leg is little lifted up. Okay, I think we have reasonably represented the figures, and it is reasonably convincing. I hope this video is useful to you, and if you are finding it useful, please let me know in the comment box below. Okay, so and finally, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and let me know your views. Okay, if these are going to be helpful, and if you want something else as the tutorial, please do let me know. I will surely consider those if that is something that I cannot handle. Okay, thank you very much for being with me, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. So thank you very much. See you. Bye bye.